Welcome back to the channel. Today we set off deep into a remote woodland, chasing a curious shape we spotted on Google Maps. Something that looked like a building, but with no idea what lay ahead, we made our way through the forest. What we found was absolutely incredible. Hidden beneath the trees was an abandoned cottage, completely swallowed by nature. It was like stepping into a time capsule frozen in time, full of objects from the past. As we explored further, we discovered clues that this was once a working farm, and tucked away in a nearby building, we uncovered something totally unexpected, a half-built kit car surrounded by classic car parts. Although we don't know much of the history of this area, we do know that there was a World War II base here at one point. The base was hidden beneath a trapdoor, covered in leaves, and stored a significant amount of explosives. Post-war, the explosives became unstable, leading to the Royal Engineers to detonate the base in situ for safety reasons. There's no path left. Yeah, we'll be down a steep bank. Okay. It's all good fun. Oh, it's a bit nicer underfoot now.
There's a random thing up there.
What's that?
Like a box. You can see it.
Are you looking?
Just that, is that a step over up above?
Oh, there's a step there, yeah. Yeah. It's like an old, like a lorry tyre. I don't know. Yeah. Got a wire fence, like in the undergrowth. Oh, what's this? Hold on. There's a fuel tank. Yeah, an old petrol tank. Okay.
To the front line can?
Hold on. There's more. There's another tyre. That's off a classic of some sort, isn't it? I wouldn't even know. No, I know cars, but...
There's more there. It's like the remnants of a car.
Yeah.
It fits over there.
So there is the remains of a vehicle. Oh, hold on, there's parts of the leaf springs there. And then a steel wheel rim of some sort that's quite narrow.
Fence there.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And we uncover this incredible car collection.
There is stuff there as well. There's body panels of a vehicle. Look at this. What is this? There's all sorts down there. I'm not even sure that I know what that is, but oh, cement mixer maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we never know.
This. Definitely someone's dumping ground, these old like bottles and batteries. Loads of old galvanised buckets and stuff there.
Yeah. There's a front end.
The old bumper. What is this? Oh, wow. That is a house. There's another old classic car seat there. And I can see more doors in and underneath there.
Is that a bee's nest? Can you hear the humming?
I can hear humming. I don't want any more bees' nests.
Oh, there's a big
Might
bee.
be in the ivy. They sometimes do sit in the ivy.
There's a strawberry bush here. Ivy.
Right, I'm going to stop here. Like an old decanter, whiskey decanter, spirits. Oh. Now that looks interesting. Oh wow, okay, we'll go in there in a minute. Okay, we're going in. Let's get the light on. Wow, this is an absolute time capsule. Look at this. That is crazy. I'm just going to have a look here. We've got the old light switch. Look at that. Bakelite light switch. Do I dare try the electrics? I wasn't expecting this. That's nuts. This old dresser. How does anyone live in a place like this? There's a lot of posts on the floor, so I'm not going to show that. Okay. I love these lamps. That's incredible. We've got all this bone china. What's up here? Canterbury Cathedral, Salisbury Cathedral. That's so cool. Anything in the drawers? Do we have a look in there? Don't think they're going to open. It's spoons. There's more bone china in there. It's like an old shaving brush. What's this? I can't even tell what that is. So, I think we are in the living room here. Shows the kitchen behind. Dining room, I don't know. That's fantastic. There's a hatch there that goes into the next room. That's good. Okay. Let's go and have a look in the kitchen. Wow, that is spooky as anything. I'll try and get a bit more light on. That is unbelievable. Look at that for a range. God, I can see out the window there into the back. I'll have a look out there in a minute, but I'm just going to show you the ceilings. How this place has been left for so many years. I mean, yeah, look at that sink. It'd be nice if we could find some stuff here that actually dates when this was last used, but I mean, wow, this is certainly
so far 2010.
right, living out in the wild. There's a gun cabinet here as well. Nothing in it. There's a lot of shoe polish and firelighters and things like that. I mean, look at that chair, that is so cool. We've still got the logs there, which are next to this burner. Okay. Let's go and look in the other room. There's so much in here to look at in there.
Oldest calendar.
Okay. There's a photo there, look. Some of the people. Gotta be careful where we actually stand, but that is crazy, look. So we've got a fireplace there that's actually hidden. I'm going to see if I can get a closer look at that. There's a trunk down there. Look at all this up here on this old sideboard. There's glass underfoot. There's trinkets absolutely everywhere. Let's just see. Try and get in behind the chair here to look at the fireplace. It's not very easy. Do you remember him? McDougal? Is it McDougal's flower? Something like that. What's in there? Stuff for the fireplace, some old china, some other bits and pieces.
It's a Renault 19.
Well, 19. Okay, so we've just found out he was born in 1928, so he'd be 97 if he was around now. So I wonder when he died, or she, two of them I expect in here. Wow. Oh, we've got them upstairs. I didn't even notice that this is a staircase. Look at that. What have we got here? I'm amazed at how many cutlery drawers that they've got in this place and how many glasses.
Incredible.
Yeah. Oh, no, that is cool. Look at those spectacles. How old are they? Okay.
That stairs, there's no stairs there.
Right, okay. Doing this with no hands as I climb up the banister. Oh. Okay, it does feel a bit sketchy underfoot, but oh, you're going to love the wiring in this place. Yeah, just go careful on that stair. So knowing which way to go first. So into a bedroom. Again, there's so much paperwork all on the floor. There's a Polaroid photo. What sort of painting? Okay. There was a picture of a lady there, but I'm not going to show that. Oh, but how cool is that? I don't know if you can see that old photo there. I can actually see daylight coming through where the ceiling's gone. So, and this here would have been the bed, and there's so many memories on top of this. So many photos and little trinkets. I've got to be really careful. Oh wow, look at that. I wonder who that was a photo of, the lady who lived here. There's another fireplace in the corner. I'm not going to go over there because the rain's been coming in here for a long while and I can hear it dripping. Wow. Yeah, that's the wiring. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to see up in this in the loft. I'm going to move my camera to a better position. Can you see anything in there? Okay. There's another chest there. Oh, neck. Okay, so that's what we've just seen. Hello, fella. For a painting. There's some other paintings down there. I don't know, I can't see, and I'm not going to move that to find out. There's so much old stuff here. The tennis racket, look. Who's that? Is that Jemima Puddle Duck? I mean, the lady who lived here, she liked her china, definitely. There's china everywhere you look, different glasses. Something we always seem to find is the Singer sewing machines. They were so popular. Okay, let's try the next room. What's in there? Airing cupboard. Or the bathroom. Ooh. Very nice colour out of the 70s. I've got to say, this is fantastic just to go back in time to somewhere that's just not been touched for so many years. Right, we're going to navigate these stairs back down, so we'll see you back outside. Right, back outside. Oh, there was that little shed to this side. Should we have a look in here first before that? Getting ripped on all the brambles. Oh, what on earth? Right, I think I can see some bats up there.
What is it?
It's definitely it's a double height, like outhouse building, like workshop. An old chimney brush there. But I was trying to see up there. I'm sure there's bats hanging off. I'm just going to move up. Right at the top I can see some things dangling, so it's weird even knowing what all this is. I can see some old saw blades just in the corner there. If I can get the camera right, there's some saw blades, an old fireplace surround. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's just like a tool shed work area. Just an absolute mess of rust now. Oh, well, don't know if I can get that on camera. Look at that for a seat. The spring's on. That's an actual seat off something. An old distributor cap. I can hear Bumblebee. Right. I'll go and have a look in the next one, I think. Right, so now we're going to go into what looks like a outbuilding garage type thing. See what's in here. You can see some interesting trunks from the outside. Look at that old pram. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, there's a shed load of tyres there, all different types of tyres. I think that's a kit car, isn't it? That's... Oh, I just noticed on the floor that is that Triumph Herald?
Singer Vogue.
So we've got doors, okay, 2 doors there. Let's see if I can swing around. Singer Vogue, yeah. Yes, that looks like Austin or Vauxhall. But yeah, over here we've got what looks like a kit car. There's panels for it down on the floor. And there's some panels up there. So the guy liked his vehicles, as we've seen from outside. And then inside, I wonder what kind of kit car this is. Obviously unfinished. That would have been the front end. It's sat on a trailer of some sort at the moment. Fiberglass and aluminium. How many sets of wheels do you need? There's one of the rear wings from the kit car. See the fuel tank sat up on the window, and funny enough there was another one just in the front of the car over here. must be a child's toy pram. That's just so old. There's even a fabric lining in there. Bellows. Is that bellows? For a fire? Or for pumping up something like a boat? We've got more trunks here. Again, more old china. It's a shame to see stuff like this, but it's really cool that it's still here, and nobody even knows about it as far as we know. Look at that. Steering wheels from a couple of the old cars. Wow.
Spotlights.
Yeah.
And shoes.
Loads of brake shoes. There's a collection of headlamps there. Wow. A load of windscreens and glass that someone would probably kill for nowadays. I think I can see like some more dashboard clocks in there. I'm just going to have a little look just to see. That's definitely something more modern. Probably that looks like French, Peugeot, Citroën. And some old calipers down the bottom there. What a way to live though, out in the middle of a forest. A place like this. Big generator there with all those boards. So they're probably living completely off grid. It's not often you see stuff like that. That's fantastic. I do like that. That's really cool. Why is it always raining? Okay. The shed in the back garden. Let's go and have a look in the shed if we can get through. We've got even more pottery. China. Look at that. You may have better eyes than me. Can you see what that says on there?
Balmoral, WNHB.
Balmoral, WNHB. I'll put it back how we left it. Let's go back and have a look around the house. More car tyres. There's even an old greenhouse out here. If you have a look, that's where we would have come from there. Walking away from this place, we couldn't help but feel a mix of awe and sadness. Someone once called this home. Now it's memories buried under leaves and time. These forgotten places remind us how quickly life can vanish into the woods, but we're grateful to have found it, to tell its story, and to give it one last moment in the light. Thanks for joining us. If this explore spoke to you, hit like, subscribe, and come along for the next hidden chapter.